The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. And the starting group for the Spurs: Tony Parker is out there with Jordan. Then there's Gerber. Then there's Duncan. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, we've got Murray. Mutombo is out there with Clutch. Then it's Anthony. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Here we go. And it's the Hawks to start out. Daniel, the pass to Murray. Here's Clutch. Duncan defending. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Anthony with the shot. Nice form on the 20-footer. Anthony's got his team on the board to start the game for Atlanta.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Inside, Robinson. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And San Antonio has possession. Duncan, the pass to Parker. Jordan with it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
Daniel, the pass to Mutombo. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The pass to Daniel. And here's Harper from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jordan inside. Murray on him. And again, it's Michael Jordan.
The high percentage look for Jordan. Has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Anthony dishes to Mutombo. He kicks to Anthony. Offline with his 3. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Parker passes to Gerber. Now Jordan goes up to the stripe. Misses off the right iron.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Out to Anthony. Pass to Daniel. And here's Harper from the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Duncan outside. Here's Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's jetting.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Maravich kicks to Parker. Maravich against Anthony.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard him.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Out to Anthony. Pass to McClung. There's the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Maravich, the pass to Jordan. And it's sent back by Odom. To the inside. Poke loose. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Jordan's shot is off.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Back to Wembanyama. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Watch, good.
And people think of Anthony purely as a shooter, but the guy can make the slick pass when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Parker. No dice from the high post. And so it's Atlanta, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then there's Maravich. Then there's Gervin. And it's Kuzi in at the point. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
5 to shoot. Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Hawks. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Spurs also with the sub. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's the drive. Oh, that's blocked. Odom kicks to Capella. Daniel the pass to Harper. Outside for Murray. offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Parker's checked in for the Spurs. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Clutch.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. He gets that one.
Murray can quick shoot you, or he can hang in the air longer than you. Makes his jumper difficult to contest.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Jordan's checked in. Parker outside. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. For three. No good from Jordan. Atlanta leading by 9. One-on-one fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up. You know, Steve, the last couple of years, in League One, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, and they have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting a three. More threes mean more points.
Duncan brings the double team. And here's Harper from the arc. Great positioning on the putback. Clutch has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Parker looking around. Over Harper. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Atlanta with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run to the left wing. Daniel, the pass to Odom. Pass to Harper. The three from Anthony. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Parker passes to Jordan. And it's sent back by Odom. The pass to Daniel. Down low. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Spurs trail by 13. Parker left side. And Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Back to Anthony. Pass to Daniel. Up and in on the layup. Clutch has got 8 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Greetings. And some of the races in the conference as tight as ever.
Not as tight as Kenny's skinny pants.
Well, this is called Fashion Shack, and you know it's called.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Hawks.
On the glass, they've been tremendous, and that's coming from me. You know, I don't hand out accolades unless you've earned it. These guys have earned it.
High praise coming from the big fella. Game recognizing game. And that about wraps it up. And as the
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
They've got Harper. Anthony out there with Clutch. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Mutombo in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. With the drive, here's Mutombo. Passes it to Daniel. Out to the wing. For 3, Murray hands it from downtown. Murray's got 5.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
Spurs trail by 14. And Parker, here we go. The teardrop falls in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Duncan outside. They get a hand on it, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Here's Parker. Gervin outside. From the baseline.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Parker finds Jordan. Parker against Harper. Parker's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Daniel, the pass to Mutombo. Here's Clutch. Duncan defending. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up. What do you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg? Some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Pass to Clutch. And here's Anthony from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. Now the pass to Daniel. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Pass to Carmelo. Over to the left wing. For 3, Murray. The rebound by Gervin.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Gervin. 5 points in the game. Jordan in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. Jordan's got 8.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Parker, right side. Here's Robinson. He doesn't hit that one. Mutombo is some nice D. And there's the drive. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Outside for Murray. Passes it to Daniel. Here's Anthony. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray against Maravich.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Robinson.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Mutombo. And it's Odom in for Anthony. The kick out to Odom. Pass to Clutch. Second shot opportunity. Rebound San Antonio. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The pass to Kuzi. Three-pointer. And Clutch pulls it down. Clutch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McClung. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Jordan on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Duncan is out there with Ginobili. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Maravich in at the shooting guard. And that one's good. Parker.
And no hesitation from Parker right there. If you give him the space, he will knock down that jumper.
Odom, the pass to Capella. Here's Clutch. To the right side. Harper kicks it to Odom. To the wing on the left. Pass to Daniel. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ginobili with the 3. And Clutch pulls it down. Clutch has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Odom. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. 19-point game. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Passes it to Daniel. Jacks up a 3. McClung, no good. Spurs trail by 19. A 3 from Wembanyama, and he's good on the 3-ball.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Out to Anthony. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Here's Gervin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Out to Anthony. Murray outside. Here's Daniel. Up and in from the low block. Clutch has got 23 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Spurs trail by 15. Here is Parker. Fires, high post. Rebound, Atlanta. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over to the wing. Murray, the pass to Daniel. Outside Anthony. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's Jordan. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Outside for Murray. Outside Anthony. Here's Clutch. Dishes it to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Anthony's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clutch.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kicks it to Hunter. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.